The sonata is one of Chopin's masterpieces, and just like so many other outputs of Chopin, it falls to the category of an absolute music, which means there is no specific programmatic reference. In a programmatic music, the drama is stated clearly due to the presence of its program, but not so in an absolute music. But first of all, what is a drama? Is it necessary to formulate a drama in working on a piece of music or in performing a piece of music? Let's begin with answering these questions. Put it in a simple way, drama is the rising and falling of tension in a performing art. It is like the wind moving from a place of higher pressures to a lower one, or it is like the water moving from a place of higher elevations to a lower one. In a drama, the combinations of tensions and relief creates movement or forward momentum. And in the absence of a drama, a performance will lack a sense of directions. This lecture will present to you how the drama in music is created through the combinations of form and harmony. I intentionally pick blue color for the word form and red for the word harmony. So if we mix blue and red, we will get a purple. If we mix the two, those are form and harmony, then we have the intended or desired drama by the composer. But if only we are familiar with the meaning of a particular form or a particular harmonic scheme. In the first movement of the sonata, we find the common sonata allegro form, which is consisted of three main parts: the expositions, the development, and the recapitulations. There is a great logic behind this form, otherwise, the form will only be short-lived. And here is the logic. The exposition is like the beginning of a journey, or like in a movie, the beginning plots will reveal the personality of the main characters. So here is the expositions of the sonata allegro form in the first movement of this sonata, and hear it how it sounds. The development is when the adventure begins. Again, like in the movie, now conflicts are starting to build up, either in the inner being of the main characters or in the relationships among the main characters, the protagonist and the antagonist. Or it could be simply the external crisis that brings some main characters together. First, let us listen to the ending of the expositions. Now the turmoil seems to recede, but not for a long time. Notice here, the tonality has arrived to the relative majors of B minor, which is D major. And now the settlement of tonality is being shaken. And this is one of the main agendas of a composer in the development section. That is to explore remote tonalities, which pull us away as far as possible from the comfort of home or the exposition. Here, in the development sections, we can feel losing the tonality is like losing our solid ground. We are in the state of disorientation. No clear tonality becomes the composer's intentions in creating the sense of being unsettled. And the last sections of a sonata allegro form is the recapitulations. This is far more than just a repetition of the expositions. The recapitulation is a glorious homecoming, far more than just a mere repetitions. It is a celebration of surviving the storms during the wandering in the development sections. Structurally, the recapitulation is the climax of a sonata allegro form. If we fail to bring this highest structural point, we then fail to deliver the purpose and goal of having a sonata allegro form. We fail to bring the drama in the music. Our performance has no directions. This is why it is so important to be aware of the constructions of the piece we work on or that we perform. Specific form has specific goals and purposes. Let us see the drama, that is the rising and the falling of the tensions, in the overall picture of tension and relief. Chopin and so do other composers play around with the combinations of tensions and relief, specifically in the sonata allegro form. We have the three main parts: expositions, development, and recapitulations. Exposition as the introductions of main roles, development is where the battle takes place, and as I just mentioned, the recapitulation as the glorious homecoming. Now I would play for you a part of the development sections to show this great battle, and a part of the recapitulations to show what a great homecoming it is. Pay attention to the harmony, how the harmony could bring stability of emotion, and how the harmony at the same time could disrupt that stability. Let's start with the battle, the storm, the tension, the instability, all in this development section. And hear how glorious the homecoming is. Back to the structural overview, I hope now we can see better how the form provides room for the drama to happen and the harmony fills that room with the drama. In the traditional sonata allegro form, the B minor key moves to its relative major key, the D major, in the expositions. But in the recapitulation, it moves to its parallel major key, B major. It has its significance for these two different moves. The exposition stays in the key of two sharps. Perhaps it signifies the same person in two different atmospheres, still the same person. But the recapitulation brings a transformation from two sharps to five sharps. Perhaps we can draw the meaning that a person has been transformed by the battle that person had gone through. Both the form and the harmony build the drama. And how intense the drama depends on how creative the composer is. And not less important, how much a performer understands this in delivering a sonata allegro form.